You have 3 seconds for smoke. I hope you
One
throw
mid.
it down. Okay. Don't push this. See what happened? I need to either smoke this or this. Like, I have to. I can't let them be swarmed from both.
Trade harder.
Okay, I'll let you in on a bit of a trade secret, just to do from here on out. So you see how you're holding this angle? So when you're holding this angle here, you need to keep your agent moving. So don't just stay still. So if you move just really quickly with A and D, you send more info to the server, and you can react faster, and everything goes faster. But if you're stagnant, he has a better chance of killing you. You guys are pushing in towards site, and you just defaulted to like a super passive and safe position, and your team just gets picked off. You guys should be going lane and just like somewhere where you can start to take actual space. But everyone's just standing in the middle. Yeah, and he just walks out of your smoke. One reason he does that is because of how shallow it is. Or sorry, how deep it is. No, yeah, shallow. See how he can just walk out here and you won't see him? So you need to put that smoke to where the edge of this is right on the door.
Down B.
Because then he won't walk out of it.
Last player standing.
So one thing that I'm seeing that's a really big thing that's going to hold you back is your utility usage. Just because of how important your role is, right? Like, duelist utility is kind of important. It's not that important. Sentinels is not so much on attack. On attack, the controller's utility is the most important stuff you have next to your initiator. So like you should preemptively, if they're going to peek mid, this should be smoked right away. Another thing is when you go to swing this angle and you see everyone, you just dry swing when you have a blind.
Yeah.
So like blind the corner and swing out if you want to fight this. Don't just swing out with all your utilities still here. So like this should be smoked already. Yeah.
Spike down A.
And then we see, yeah. So this is good. But now your raise goes in. And like you can throw your blind right now. But you just swing out and they both see you. So if they were blind, you could have got 1 or 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
So just be wary of what your utility you have and start using it more preemptively rather than just hanging on to it. So because you're the controller, the more information you have, the better. So like when you're safe in these situations, if your team's fighting, you need to look up. If you see like vision cones of people, start smoking off areas for your team. Like if this isn't smoked and this isn't smoked, you see a guy here or here, smoke one of them off so that your teammate can have a better chance of getting through or fighting here rather than being swung from both angles. This is good. We got tons of time. This is perfect. You got all the time in the world. All right, you're clearing all these angles. Once you get to here and you've cleared behind you and you don't hear any footsteps, you need to speed up. So we were a little slow. Like, you know, like it's been so long. If you don't hear them running, there's no way they're still here. You need to speed up to give your team more support because they start to die here. Like you can look at the minimap, you seeing that they're here. Like, you need to speed up here.
To heaven.
Yeah.
That's all. She's scared. Bottom mid. Oh, okay. Good. The only thing that lost you that fight was your crosshair placement. The swing was okay. You did a full momentum swing here. See? You could have went a little bit faster. So there's around 2 steps of speed you can take.
Yeah.
So if you backed away a bit more and swung out full speed, you could have won that fight. You still have a smoke. Re-smoke this. After you kill this jet, re-smoke this.
Where would I smoke though?
Right here. Re-smoke it.
In main?
Yep. Re-smoke main.
Okay.
Now, they're not playing here, but just get used to doing this because like your team needs to funnel out here. And if someone's holding this and this, it's harder for them. But like if this is covered, then the enemy team has to push out. And especially if they're playing safe back here, this smoke allows you to take sight. So re-smoke. As soon as your smoke main goes down, you need to re-smoke it. We should be full buying here. You should be buying Spectre and armor. 100%.
I hate playing Spectre.
Well, yeah, but you just gotta run it, man. You just run it down. Or if not Spectre, then buy a better gun. But you need to be buying here, because you just... This should be a guaranteed round for you to win. But with your shit buy, you can lose it. So do you see what happened to your team as well? You guys started hunting on a 4v2 for no reason. If someone died, Killjoy gets this Bulldog and she starts running through you guys. So, like, you do not need to push here on defense with a 4v2. You should not be getting aggressive. They need to push into you and they have shit guns. Just hold for them. This is a throw. But, like, just don't get aggressive when you have numbers. And especially if you have spike down. Just hold the spike. They have to push you. One thing you can do here. So, just as a heads up, you're getting used to playing Omen. You should have already smoked it. It should have been the first thing. When he said go A and you realize that Boombot caught no one, you should be running to smoke this because there's 100% chance they're here. The only other place it would be is mid. So like smoke this and take mid with your Killjoy. But now you know they're there, so there'd be no point of going mid. But do you know what I mean? Like smoke it right away. Because that's gonna this smoke, if it was already down, they will hesitate. Because they're like, holy shit, they're already here. But they just swung through, double swung your KO and he's dead. So especially here, like if he's anywhere here, he's not gonna get blinded. If he's here, he just has to back up. And you threw it right away. So like the only time you throw it right away is if you're throwing from here and your raise is gonna satchel through. Because then they have no chance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like what you can do is you can hold this angle and when you hear them, if you hear them, you blind out and shoot.
Alright.
Yeah, so he's not blind at all. But you still get the kill, that was good. I do like it. Now you're getting aggressive, you have some more confidence, this is better. Now you need to smoke this angle. There we go. Wow. Look at it, it's like... Look at it. Okay.
It's like I'm listening.
Yeah, no shit, hey? Nice.
Remaining.
Re-smoke it.
I don't know, I don't think that's what it's a fight. And I wanted to swing off of the turret if he was there.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to losability of a round, man. 1v5, you're playing against Arena and she starts killing you. Look at this.
Yeah.
And now we start walking out and she's ulted. You could easily lose this round. So like if you smoke it, now you can, it's about playing safe and securing easy rounds. Like there we go. You could easily lose this round, man. Zero reason for you to think that it's a 1v5 you can win this. You did win it, but do you know what I mean? Like you might as well just smoke that and now you can start to hold her. You have a better chance of winning.
To record the video, right? And I was getting stressed because I didn't have the video. So I wanted to get like a somewhat decent video, not where we lose 13-0.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. So a couple things happened here. What happened? What do you think?
I think I was badly positioned.
Yeah.
And I pushed out where, when I saw Jet on site, I pushed out to the switch where most of the people on their team would have been.
You also were way too late on your smoke as well. It should have already been down. You hear that smoke, it should be down. You should be, just like you have before, you preemptively put your smoke here, you should be doing that. So like you would have already smoked this, it's gonna slow their push. Now they're on. They're already through, yeah. Because it wasn't smoked and it's a free entry for them. And you're smoked off, so they're just gonna push through. Why wouldn't they, right? They're blind and just walk through, but like with the smoke, they're a little bit more hesitant. And another thing, yeah, you could just TP back. But also, you and Killjoy are playing the same spot. You shouldn't be grouped up here. You should be taking different space so that you can play off each other.
But we skipped through it because I was dead.
Nice, okay. Blind this. Nice. Okay, that was good, but you need to use your blind. Look how fast the smoke was. Audio cue, we're gone. Yep, down. Perfect. First kill. Now you wait, and you blind when you hear them. This is good, but now you should definitely be blinding him. Well done. Good job. Good. That's a really good habit to have. This is a really good habit that you have. I've only seen you not do it once. So this is what most people wouldn't do. you are aware of the angle and you pre-aim it while you rotate. No one does this. People just knife out and run away. But like if this killjoy is lurking, you die. So that's perfect. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, you need to take a look at your timer. You have 3 seconds for smoke. I hope you throw it down. Okay. Don't push this. See what happened? So imagine if you smoke that off. Let's really get used to smoking off mains whenever you're retaking site. Like this needs to be smoked whenever you're coming on the site. Because 9 times out of 10 they're holding this. I'm gonna go on Ascent. And I'm gonna kind of backtrack some of your plays. Show you how to fix them really quickly. Your biggest issues I'm seeing is utility usage is one, but it's understandable because you don't play Omen that much. Peeking. And awareness of the map. So like what you're doing at times, and like you're kind of defaulting to do the same things over and over again when you should be changing things up. Your biggest strength was knowing what the team's gonna do, but half that time I saw you play into the enemy team. So like you really need to use that strength to your advantage and start actually countering it rather than just pushing into it. Okay, so right now we're doing this.
Okay.
So like he can realistically sneak out, but if I go like this, you see this? So you see right here, there's like a little gap, kind of like where it comes out.
Shadows traveling.
I smoke that. There's less for him to come out to. And the best way to smoke it is a little bit deeper like this.
Cover going out.
Okay.
See? Now they have to blind swing out. They cannot hold in here. They cannot be waiting. They have to swing out basically. Next thing we're doing wrong. So, this fight here. We're swinging like this. Okay? But you were even up here. Like, this is super easy to counter. But if I'm back here.
Here.
And I'm two-ish steps from the wall, I can get max speed and swing out. There's no way he kills me there. Like, because I'm going so fast on his screen, like I'm just holding D and I'm across. That's full speed. So the chances of him killing me, or if I'm here and I do this, are a lot slimmer than if I'm way back here and I'm just sprinting across. So make sure if you know, if you're gonna swing this angle, you need to be back, kind of around here, and get full speed. So 1, 2 steps. You'll hear 2 steps on my screen. 1, 2. That's full speed. 1, 2. Boom. And because I'm farther away from this wall, I can see him a little bit faster than if I was right here.
Yeah.
So that's how we swing those angles, and this one too. So like instead of swinging like this, back up, and I swing out. Full speed.
Yeah.
That's gonna win you more fights. And another thing I saw that I'd like you to start working on. So when you're walking up and you're lurking like this, like when you're doing this, like you're just walking and hugging walls, like you're just a sitting duck. And like we're clearing angles more like this. So you're walking and you're clearing like this. And you're just walking around. That's not how you want to do this. If I were to start here, in my head I'm thinking, okay, where are the kill zones? Obviously that's one, but we're not worrying about that. So right here. So I'm gonna peek this and check this. Okay, and then I'm gonna scale up. I'm gonna peek this and check this. Then I'm gonna scale up. I'm gonna peek this and check this. Checking here. Then I check this one. Then I walk out and I check this at full speed. Now I'm walking. Okay, I check here. Walk out, pull my crosshair around here. Check this. Hold here. And I kind of swing with A and D instead of just slow walking around. Because if I go to swing, like, if I'm not, let's just say I go to swing this angle and I walk like this, even if I'm sneaking, that's a bad idea. But I can silent peek this. If I just do this to here, there's no noise. And I'm peeking with A and D. So I'm moving a lot quicker and I'm harder to hit. So I'm swinging like this and I'm checking these angles. Instead of just slow walking this, I go back and I swing like this. Now I'm moving faster. So like clear all the angles when you're lurking through, just in case. Because sometimes you'll catch people off guard and they're not expecting you. So like even if you're moving a little bit, you're harder to hit. But like this is super easy to kill. If he's here or anywhere, he has a better chance of killing me than if I was to move around like this and swing. Yeah. So make sure that you clear all the angles in your head that you think someone could be. And I'm clearing angles, and then I wait. If I don't hear any noise, then I start going faster.
Okay.
And you can silent run up this. So you go, and you B-hop up. And
I didn't know you didn't make sounds when you B-hop.
Yeah, if you hold shift. If you time it down, so like if I go, and I time it, I make no noise. And just start using your utility more. That's a really big one. So like, if I'm fucking fighting around here, like if I see anyone is deciding to go here, I need to either smoke this or this. Like I have to. I can't let them be swamped from both. So usually if you just see people standing here, say, okay, I'll smoke top or bottom mid, and then smoke one right away. Now I can start scaling up. I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah. So
just get really used to doing that. One of the biggest things, it only happened once, but you peeked here, and then you peeked here again. So, for example, if I swing, I see her, I don't kill her, I do not do this again. Back up, and then I full swing. So she's going to be aiming around here, but there's no way her reaction time's fast enough to get me.
Since I'm playing Omen, I could have TP'd over to the other side.
Yep. You could have done that.
Yeah, exactly. And then swing from that side.
Yep. You could. Either way. But like, think about it this way. If she swings and I see you, like if I see you swing me and miss, I'm up here. I'm just going to expect you to swing here really quickly. But even just speeding up like this, there's no way I die. I'll give you a better example of repositioning. I'm here, fighting. Okay, now I back up and I play up here.
Yeah.
So this person is aiming down here. I'm up here. I win this fight. Because odds are she saw me here, she swings out to here, and I'm up here. So how much harder is that than you're holding the same angle? So the biggest things that I'm seeing with you, I know that you're new to Omen, but like the urgency of your utility, we need to be using it a lot faster. Right away. And another tip for you is when you're smoking, you smoke the longest one first. So this is the farthest away you smoke this, then you smoke the closer one, because it takes longer for you to do this than this.
Shadows traveling.
So your smoke should always sit, like that little line should sit at the very entrance of where you're going, like this.
Shadows traveling.
Okay, now there's, I'm fucking, if I swing through that, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas this,
Cover going out.
I have all this room to play with. And like, I can't even be seen here, so I can creep up. Another thing I wanted you to practice. Get your gun. So there's a timing in this movement. You see how straight these bullets are?
Yeah.
Right, if I miss it, it goes away. Like, I kind of have it in... It's hard for me to miss the timing, to be honest. But like, if I overestimate, the bullets don't go straight. If I don't hit the timing properly, they go... Like, the first one goes somewhere different. So we don't want to do that. So first thing you do is you just practice this. And make sure that your bullets are going straight the whole time. Then you speed up and do it again. Get 2 steps, do it. Right? This is the first drill. Just practice this, get the timing down. So that you never see the bullets not go where straight. Make sure that you can do this, okay? First thing you need to do. Once you've mastered that, then you leave. I would do that for like 5-10 minutes a day, to be honest. Because you shouldn't have to think about it at all. If you're thinking about it, it's not going to happen. Then we go back into this map, for example. So do that for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes a day before you play. Just practice that. Super boring. Put some music on. Just go left, right, a couple steps, and get that timing down so that I'll show you why, okay? So let's say I go to... So the next thing you're going to practice is actually swinging corners. So 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2, stop. 1, 2. See how they're straight?
Yeah.
That's timing. That's the same timing, it's just an extra step. But this is how you should take fights. 1, 2. Now you're moving even afterwards. Does that make sense? So like if you swing out, you miss, but now you're moving and your bullets are straight. So you have a better chance of winning this fight. If you don't have the timing down of this, like where you can move and shoot, then if you try to move and shoot, your bullets are going all over the place. So like after you wide swing out, then you start to move and shoot. So now you're super hard to hit. Whereas before we were peeking like this, or like this, and we were still. Every single time. So everywhere you want to peek, so like this is what you can do. You can go into a map and just wide swing and start practicing. See how the timing is off? I lost it. But if I go, now I'm moving, right? Harder to hit. And just practice swinging out and stopping. Swinging out, stopping. And you can get really good. You go and you duck behind cover. And like if you're really good at this, you can swing out, kill someone, they don't even see you.
Honestly, if I don't rank up after this, I don't know what will.
Well, here's the if you listen to what we talked about and you actively use it instead of just like hearing it and playing the way you were, you'll improve quickly. So like what you need to do is you need to go and like every game you play now, the only thing you're worried about is what I told you. It's the only thing you're working on. So you're not just playing the game, like you're actively thinking about what we talked about. So like make sure your util's down faster, make sure you're peeking these ways, make sure you're practicing these.